You know what you're going through isn't uncommon at all, especially for the guys around your age. I had the exact same thing at the exact same age. A bunch of the guys here I know have had the exact same thing. There just comes a time when your pathway gets too different from the people that you're around, and there's this like small belief inside of your mind now, and it might be inside of the mind of the people who you're around, where you know that not only right now there's a bit of incompatibility, but that things are getting more and more separated. You're already probably starting to realize that you're already different from your friends and people you know, but that the difference keeps getting bigger and bigger. So that's an extra agitation where everyone's slowly realizing they're not compatible with you, and you're realizing the same thing there. And so when you know that you're not compatible with someone, when you know that things are only going to get worse, then you behave in quite irrational, emotional, uncaring ways. You've probably said something that's probably a bit too offensive than you normally would want to convey a message, just because you kind of already probably feel like there's not much that's being lost. You probably don't value these people that much when you really think about it. You probably, like, if you saw some problems with them, you probably assume that it's like they're not going to be in your life long term. So what does it matter if like someone's offended? What does it matter if you really say the truth about how you feel right now? It's like you're starting to like not care about offending these people, because you said it's happened a bunch of times anyway. So it's like the first time it could have been a mistake. You just didn't learn your lesson or something. Honestly, it doesn't sound like you give a shit. Like, it doesn't sound like you actually even care. It's like you do it, you don't care, but then afterwards it just kind of hurts that like not everyone still wants to be a friend. But it's like, big deal, Greg. It's like you've offended the Jeffreys. They don't want to be friends with you. Like, if I was a Jeffrey, I wouldn't want to be friends with you, bro. It's like, so, but that's not an insult. It's like, and the thing is, I don't even need to like bring them down or anything, right? They're living their own lives. Their life is a lot worse than ours. Their decisions are a lot like less educated. But as long as they're not harming anyone, it's like, yeah, whatever. So they live their life. You live yours. You're not compatible with them anymore. We knew this. You knew this a long time ago. It's just about whether or not you're going to take that leap into just like starting to separate a bit more than you have done. It's like, why are you going to parties filled with people that you don't even like? Like, you're going, and then are you just like holding the cup up high and then following the one friend that you know around and you don't know anyone else? And stuff? It's like,
no, bro.
That is you, isn't it? You're not even, you're literally not even having fun, bro. Like, just go home and read, man. Like, bro's in the corner on the Kindle app, like, just on Discord in the corner, like, yeah, parties suck, boys. Like, look at me, guys. You take one little video for your Discord friends. Like, what's the point on going? Now, replace the party for a gym session with a couple of other guys who are disciplined. Suddenly that's 10 out of 10. Suddenly you're actually having fun. You're going to get a high protein, healthy meal with them. That's 10 out of 10. That's the social life you deserve, Greg. What's the point of the social life of that you don't even fit in with? What's the point of the social life? You're probably not even that present, right? You're probably like literally there, feeling a bit mindless, overthinking a little bit, don't know what to do with your hands and stuff, just feeling awkward. Like, so what's the point on being surrounded with people that you don't even like? No wonder you're offended them, because you don't even want to be there.
I remember I did go to a party. This was a while back now. But I did go to a party, and the whole time I was literally just like I just had like a cup just walking around not doing anything. And actually my friend afterwards, he didn't tell me directly, which kind of pissed me off actually, but he told another friend of mine, like, oh yeah, he was just like following me around the whole time, I'm not doing anything. And what I realized was like, at the time I was like, oh, I guess I'm just antisocial, I'm shy, like I'm just really awkward, oh, I hate myself. But like afterwards I kind of realized like, no, I didn't want to be there. Like I literally for like hours I was just there for like the sake of being like social and getting out of the house or whatever. When I could have, in reality, I was literally just there like, bro, I just want to go home right now and just sleep. Like I'm tired. I want to get like a decent amount of rest. I want to go gym in the morning. And I remember leaving that party early. I literally didn't even say bye to anyone. I just left. I was like, fuck, I just don't want to be here. And I could have said like bye and like been nice, but yeah, I mean, I haven't gone to a party in a while, just because it's not for me. But yeah, no, I definitely see what you're saying. For the guys I kind of used to hang out with, it was very much like I didn't really have any other friends. So when it came to like saying something that maybe they didn't agree with and being like kind of like backing off like, oh shit, they don't agree with me, like whatever. It was kind of like, well, I don't have any other friends. So if I don't have these guys, like I can't get, like I don't have anyone. It's obviously quite different now because I've got this community. But back then it was like I had no idea what to do.
Yeah. Operating out of scarcity. It's never good for you, because even if you are truly like scarce, you're in the scarcity mindset. Even if right now you don't have another girl, If you act like it, then you're not gonna have her either. The same with the friends. It's like, let's say, okay, your male friends, like, bro, they respect the guy who stands up for his beliefs. But when you don't, because you have this scarcity mindset, it's like, it's understandable why you'd act like that, because you don't have the other friends. So it's like, you know, you've got to make sure that you keep these friends around. But that scarcity mindset, that neediness, actually drives people away